C'est Abdessamad. Welcome to Morocco World News booth at GITEX Africa 2025. In brief, tell us more about yourself.
Thank you so much for receiving me. So my name is Abdessamad Lahmami. I am the program manager at Accelab. And Accelab is a startup accelerator based in Rabat, and we are specialized in sport tech and travel tech sectors.
Uh-huh. Why do you specialize in sports tech? Why did you choose this particular niche?
It's because the co-founder, Asman Ibn Ghazala, has two startups in these two main sectors, sports and tourism. And he just wants to give back to the community by creating this startup accelerator.
Do you really think that he chose these two niches just because Morocco is now growing as a sports hub or a sports powerhouse, and also travel? We are basically trying to attract more tourists into the country to boost the economy even further. Is this the reason why, or one of the reasons?
Actually, as you said, like travel tech and sport tech are two sectors that are really connected. When we talk about sport tech, we talk about travel tech automatically. And sport tech also because, Morocco now is organizing many sports events, regional and international, such as the World Cup, for example, by 2030.
And the Africa Cup of Nations
exactly.
2025 next December.
Yes. So all these events push the startups to innovate more, so they can really commercialize their solutions through these events and internationalize their activities later on. So that's why this sector nowadays is really important, and it's going to grow very fast.
I want you to clarify something for me. I don't understand, what do you mean by sports tech? And I'm sure I'm not the only one. So I want you to sports tech, travel tech. What do you mean by this?
So it's sport and technology. So if you have, for example, a gym, this is sports. And if you add an app, for example, that is measuring, for example, the, let's say, how much you're burning or something like this, it's automatically technology. And by mixing these both, it's sport tech.
How about travel tech?
It's the same.
Give us an example.
Example like, let's say, Why Not, for example. It's like the Get Your Guide or Airbnb experience. It's the same solution. So they are offering many experiences, touristic, cultural, sport experiences. So you just gotta go there and find your experience and book and, go.
So for startups wanting to get a boost,
yeah,
what do they have to get into Accelab?
So when we talk about, let's say, the criteria, it's firstly a proof of concept that should be validated. They should have also a real business model of a real startup, because everyone now is talking startup, but startup has its own definition, and it's very specific. And of course, they should have this tech-based product or service.
And how do you help them grow?
It's mainly through our acceleration program called Serium by MDJS, and MDJS because it's our partner. It's a 6 months acceleration program in where the startups benefit from different workshops and training in different teams, and also weekly mentoring with really great experts and mentors during all these 6 months. And by the end of this period, we organize the investment committee, in where we invite our portfolio of VCs and business angels, and we make them encounter with our startups. And then we just make the follow-up. We just keeping up with the investors and the startups. And one note, for example, that I mentioned earlier, could raise 2 million dirhams last year.
Okay, do you have any successful study you want to present to us?
Why not?
Yeah.
I think is the best for me right now. There is also GC Sports that could raise 2 million point 5 dirhams. There is also, for example, Well Pass that is going to be with you in a moment. So it's growing. It's the beginning of the sportech sector, but I'm sure here 2 years, 3 years, it's going to be really, really huge in terms of impact and value.
Okay, so let's grab a word from Well Pass.
Yeah,
Okay?
sure.